What's up guys, today I'm going to show you the best 3 weapon mods you need in Minecraft right now. Let's dive straight into it. So the first mod I'm going to show you is the Swords of the End mod. This mod adds 10 new swords into your Minecraft world and so many new types of ores. So let me show you all these new types of items, ores to craft the swords. And to craft the swords, they are really hard to craft. So for example, if I want to craft the Hell's Bane sword, you need all these enchanted rubies, which need a ruby block, and you need like magic dust. You also need a netherite sword, which, it's fairly hard to get. You need enchanted ruby blocks. You need the golden reinforcement, which that's how you craft that. And then you also need the flaming core, which is really hard to craft. You need more netherite, you need magma balls, which take up a lot of lava. And each sword is pretty hard to craft for all 10 of them. So I got a map, I'll leave in the description of every single block, or not really block, but like every single entity in the game. And we can test the swords out on every single one. So let's go do the first sword right now. So this is the Vampirical Blade, and as you can see, it sucks enemies lifesteal and temp restoration from your enemies. It also does 15 attack damage, really good, and 2 attack speed, really quick, honestly, when you hit. So let's just try. What should I kill? You know what? Let's kill a zombie. Let's hit it. And as you can see, I got some health, and now let's do some damage to myself. So I just built up here. Now let's jump off, and now I'm down too hard. So let's hit. And it does look like it's slowly regen too. It does give you the lifesteal. Also, 15 damage is a lot, which is actually really good. So spawn some more enemies in. So I'm going to kill the creeper and let's see how much damage it does. Looks like it does the 15, which is around double normal diamond sword does, which is really good. But these swords do, cost a lot of materials to make. And also when you right click it gives you speed and resistance. Really helpful. And it does take a couple seconds to recharge, which, it's fine, but it gives you speed 2, resistance 2 for a little bit. On the next sword we got is the Yeet Cannon, and right click for temp, jump boost, speed, and slow falling. So let's right click, and now you can move around really quick. Also does 13 damage, but it does hit a little faster. Like look, actually hits pretty quick. Like oh my, this is faster than a sword. I'm pretty sure. See, the sword does 1.6, so this is 2.6. So this is one whole attack, hit faster. Really nice. Now we have the Death, Curse the Wrench, Wither, Poison, and Slow. Right click for temp, strength, buff. Okay, so as you can see, it does do 18 attack damage. I can't hit these guys for some reason, so let's just hit the creepers. And that's one tap them. Really nice. And what the hell? Oh, what the hell? The creeper's giving me poison. And then if I right click, it looks like it gave me strength too. And yeah, and it looks like when I kill something, it spawns poison and the wither effect. Really nice. That's why I just got it right there. Now I have the Ender sword, and this sword, I think I might teleport you. Right click to throw Ender pearl, and boom. Oh, this is actually really nice. It's 15 attack damage, which is double a diamond sword. But honestly, really nice way to travel around your world. Now we have the Hell's Bane sword. This says boom, set your foes ablaze. Right click for powerful fireball. So let's right click, and oh. Also gives you resistance, and it does 16 attack damage. Really nice. And let's not blow everything up. I don't know, let's drop it just in case I accidentally right click. And now we have the Soul's Edge. Let's see. Crafted with a dull edge that can absorb souls. Okay. And then control, you have 0 absorb souls. So I think if when you kill things, it will make the sword stronger. It only does a 10 attack damage right now, but when you kill more entities that steal their quote unquote souls, it will make it more powerful. Now we have, I can't even pronounce this, the Sitchuhu's End sword, infused with the powers of the old one. Insane power pulsates through the sword. Right click to become God. Oh, so I think you need all the swords to make this sword. This is like the final sword in the mod. So let's just right click, and it gives you a lot of effects right there. Jump boost 2, sword variation 5, speed 3, strength 2, night vision as well. And you get basically double HP as well. Honestly, it's a little overpowered and does 25 attack damage, which one taps a creeper just like that, or one taps a lot of creepers just like that. On to the next sword, we now have the Berserk's Fury, and looks like it gives you just a lot of strength. So it gives you a lot of effects for about a minute: speed, strength, jump boosts. And it looks like it gives you 4 extra hearts, and it does 20 attack damage. Really powerful, not gonna lie. Let's not let those blow up, and boom, one tap, almost one tap, and boom. Honestly, really good sword. And now for the final 2 swords, we have the Everfrost sword and the Sting sword. So this sword will, freeze your enemies on hit, while this sword, the Sting, will, be really good for mining. So when you right click, oh, I gotta wait for the cooldown. When you right click with, the Everfrost sword, you will get all the ocean, effects, and you will freeze enemies on hit, which honestly doesn't actually freeze them, it just gives them slowness. And then with the Sting Sword, you'll get all the mining effects, night vision, haste, luck, fire resistance, and they both do around double, diamond sword. And they're not really the best attacking swords, but definitely useful swords to travel around your world. Once again, this mod adds so many new types of ores, like enchanted diamonds, enchanted rubies, and liquid death, which is like a bucket. What you can't really place is to craft the swords. And yeah, so on to the next mod. The second mod I'm going to be showing you is the Better Staff mod. I'll put the link in the description, and adds around 9 new staffs. I think 9 or 10. I think there's 2 staffs that are basically the same. I won't show you, but it adds 9 new staffs into the world, and I'll show you which each one does. So let's start with the Staff of Flames, and as you expect, the staff just shoots out fireballs, and it doesn't really look like it burns anything, which honestly kind of sucks, but it's kind of like a little fireball with the gas, shoot out. The second staff I'm going to be showing you is the Staff of Ice. This staff will give you slowness, and it does do a lot of damage to your enemies. And you can see I'm just one-tapping all the sheep, all the pigs, and yeah. And then the third staff I'm going to be showing you is the Greater Staff of Ice. So actually in this mod, there's like the base staff, and then there's like the better version of the staff. As you can see, there's like the Ender Staff, Greater Ender Staff, the Flame Staff, Greater Staff of Flames, so on and so on. Here's the Greater Staff of Ice, and this one does more damage, and it looks like it does probably longer slowness as well, and also it looks like it does have a bigger radius when you like try to shoot it. And then let's also do the Greater Staff of Flames. Looks like it does the same thing as the normal Staff of Flames, just a bigger radius, and probably does more damage, and it looks like it also burns, and as you can see now I have Stake, it burns, whatever it hits. Now let's do the Staff of Frost Fire, and it looks like this is like a mix in between the, Greater Staff of Ice and the Greater Staff of Flames. So it's like a flame fireball, it does burn the enemy, but it also gives them slowness, and it looks like you get slowness forever. So honestly, that is really, really hard to, get rid of. If it's forever, you're gonna have to die. And then for the final 4 staffs, you have the Staff of Stone, which just kind of throws a stone brick down. Honestly, a little lame. Doesn't really do that much damage either, as you came in one tap of cow. But then you have the Ender Staff, which teleports you somewhere. So kind of a pretty good way to travel around your world. And then you have the Greater Ender Staff. It does the same thing, but maybe the recharge might be a little slower, but it does do a little bit more attack damage. It doesn't really do that much, only 3 bucks. And then last, you have the Vampiric Staff. This staff just throws a little like egg down kind of, so spawn some creepers in. Now let's kill the creepers. And it doesn't really do that much damage, not gonna lie, but it gives everything regeneration 3, so it looks like more like a heal staff than, an attacking staff. And for the best weapon mods you can get into your world is the Timeless Guns mod. I believe that's what it's called. Link in the description once again. And this adds so many new types of guns. Like, look at all these types of guns. You got snipers, you got assault rifles, SMGs, pistols, so many new, perks you can craft and attachments onto the guns, shotguns, heavy weapons, like a minigun, so many types of ammo, explosions, and skins. So yeah, let me test them out. So I just grabbed a couple of the weapons just right here, and as you can see, the animations are so cool. Like, look at that revolver flip. Let's do it in this version. Ready? As you can see, the guns look really, really cool. Look at this. Like, look at that detail. So let's try shooting some things. First, let's run the RPG. And what should I shoot? I don't know why there's an explosion to the buildings already, but that's just how this map is. Link in the description once again. And yeah, so let's just shoot. And oh, it looks like the RPG doesn't even do damage to the buildings. So it looks like the RPG doesn't actually do damage to buildings, but probably does a lot of damage to players and like a massive amount of players. So let's try the grenade now, and let's see if I can actually blow a building up. So let's throw. You have to hold right click to like clock it, and I just threw it down. Throw a couple down. And oh yeah, once again, doesn't actually do damage to the buildings. So if you just want a mod to, shoot around with, this would be a really nice mod. Here's the shotgun, as you can see, really nice. And then let's spawn some villagers in and try the rest of the guns on them. I got some villagers, and now let's destroy them. Boom, start shooting. Oh my god, there we go. Oh my, oh, it looks like when you actually shoot the glass actually breaks. And oh, minigun overheated. So let's try the M1A1. And when you shoot glass, it looks like it does break. So let's try a grenade now on it and see if it breaks it. And is that too far? They're gonna blow up. So it looks like only shot on glass will break blocks. Let's try the the revolver now. And oh my god, there's so much damage. Let's try to shoot the zombie. Boom. Oh, the range is not that good. And then you have the M4A1, which obviously, destroys. You can hit fire, you can ADS. Really, really cool. It's a really nice mod. And then you have the sniper. Boom. And let's try sniper with the scope now. So to add, a scope or anything like wraps, let's go ahead and add a nice skin. Let's add lilac. And let's also add, what modifier should I add? Let's add suppressor as well. And let's also add high explosive. So it can be applied to the M60. This is not M60. So where's the M60? Okay, let's just not apply that. So you do need, you just hit Z actually. And then you just drag it in. So suppressor slot goes there. And then the scope, where does the scope go? It goes here. Oh, it doesn't look like I can actually add the scope in, but lilac, and now it's lilac. And then now it has a suppressor, and boom. Boom, now it's suppressed, so no one can actually hear your shots. And yeah, so these are the best 3 mods I think right now. You can, or not even best, but just 3 amazing fun mods you can add into your Minecraft world right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.